Okay, and we are live. Hello, everyone. It is me again, Urakross here. Uh, Happy Easter, Merry Easter, Happy Eastermas. I don't know how to celebrate that. And welcome to some more Vibe Hunter. I don't know why I didn't just start when I was already in the game. Um, yeah, NT-Sync did interfere with. I think it might be because recently Capcom did something with the direct storage. Like, previous update, direct storage flat out wouldn't work on Linux, and now it does. So I'm not sure what they're doing with their direct storage over there.
He's asked us to meet him in Suja. Let's go and hear what he has
Because
to say.
it's not standard direct storage, or at least I don't think it is. So I'm not entirely sure what's up with that over there. So I would use NT-Sync, but it seems to cause some issues with this game for now. Which is to be expected. NT-Sync is quite a new thing.
We may be able to get some information from the people
So the reason why they're running a lot of things out of spec is because they're trying to use the same code base for all versions of the game. PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. It's technically a cost-cutting measure. It does actually usually work. It's just that specifically this game had the roughest launch out of all of the Monster Hunter games. Now they've done this for all of the Monster Hunter games as well. All of the Monster Hunter games had the same code base for all of the versions that it is. I mean, that's how I'm able to very easily use the controller on this game in the first place, actually. Like, yeah, it's bad for the game to release in such a state, but also, this is standard for Monster Hunter. When Monster Hunter World came out, uh, I know, this failure, but when Monster Hunter World came out, it had the same kind of, like, I guess, kind of damaged reputation. But Monster Hunter World is good now. So it's more along the lines of the first launch of any software is not going to always be perfect. Duh. But unlike a certain other company I know, Capcom actually does fix it over time. I mean, hell, the latest title update has like 900 fixes. Oh, I forgot. What is Raid Dow Week 2? Monster Field Guide. Large Monster. Raid Dow. You are weak to water and ice. Well, I mean, I imagine so, considering that Linux is becoming more user-friendly. It's just that obviously, as things are going to go, people are going to push back on it because it's not Windows, blah blah blah. So yeah, welcome to Vibe Hunter. Everyone else is gone because they needed to do things on, like, for instance, Autumn had a really rough day at work. He really freaking exhausted. And Kinesis, well, I don't know where they went actually. But you see, a lot of people have the whole idea of if I have to Google how things work, then it's not a good OS. Because Windows, for all its flaws and kind of bullshittery, it is simple to use. Like, I know Linux can be just as simple, but a lot of people only really have the, well, yeah, but Windows doesn't require you to use the terminal. Like, Linux can also be more user-friendly, but it's because a lot of Linux users that are serious about Linux do use the terminal, and therefore everyone else thinks they have to use the terminal as well. And it doesn't help that a lot of the wider Linux community just kind of go, oh, you can't fix this skill issue, have fun. Really, I think at the end of the day, it's technically more the community of Linux than anything is making people think that Linux is not good. So, my goal for this Vibe Hunter is to start farming a lot of materials. I feel like I'm going to need it for later on in high rank. Radao? Radao, thank you. God. Oh right, this is a low rank monster. I'm getting my ass kicked still, hold on. And, well, the thing is, they don't need to know what an EFI partition is. A lot of them think if they need to know what those things are, then it's too advanced for them and it's bad. Sharpen. Wait, what happened to you? Oh. Yeah, but most people, if things break, they just want to reinstall entirely or go to a repair shop because it's too complicated, etc., etc. It's because of the more or less the culture around computers in cultures around computers in the current society. That if you don't have all the answers presented to you, it's too hard to figure out, and it's only for nerds. Ha! We both missed. That's the wrong button. Ooh. Halo. Because reasons. I mean, hey, you can't really blame them. I've changed my YouTube name like 4 times already.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Shit.
This weather is unrelenting. I'll just have to tough it out.
No, that's the right trigger, that's brace. Come on. Come on, there we go.
The lightning has been amped up.
Radar, stop moving. I don't care that you're a railgun.
Looking weak. Almost there.
Okay, see ya. Ah! Do I have any capture materials? Bro, what? I thought I restocked those. Well, I get the dive then. Now, that's one thing I don't like about the wound system, is the fact that it's on a button that is not really ergonomic. So, if you don't know, the wound system in this game is basically attack a certain part of the monster enough, it opens a wound, and you're able to focus on that wound and it does extra damage and gets you extra materials. You can still destroy the wound without needing to focus on it, but it's easy to focus on it. The focus mode is left trigger. I have to attack with right bumper, and sometimes I have to keep moving while focusing. That leads into a situation of a claw grip.
We can use it in combat.
Ow.
Snap out of it.
I forgot that's how these crystals worked. Ah, Thunderblight. Oh well. Oh, it tells you how long it lasts now, instead of just having you guess. Okay, ow. I am weak to thunder. Can you please not? Yeah, it's only me. Like, Kinesis, I don't know what they're doing. And Autumn, he just decided to have a day off because work wore him out. I mean, hey, I'm not going to.
That's my
What
partner.
am I trying to say here? Yeah, whatever works for you. I don't know what this so how to respond to that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be completely honest. I just woke up.
Can't let it go to waste.
I mean, yeah, sure. God, I am stumbling over words so much right now. Hold on. Uh,
Hey,
yeah, good. I hope you, I hope whatever makes you feel better. Hope you feel better. I don't know. Okay. I am stumbling so hard. I am sorry.
Suvar.
Ooh, nice.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Well, now I actually have a lightning weapon. So yeah, don't spend that 300 bucks in all in one place. It's usually not a good idea. Oh, you can change the environment. I'm sorry, you require points in order to sleep? It's your what? I should probably... Well, for starters, there's more side missions than you could do.
Hey, Zanita.
And also... I wonder if I can just find... Hold on, is there just a Raydao wandering around? I mean, there's this thing. It's weak to water because it's a fire chicken. I'm gonna actually see what happens if I hunt a monster that I can't actually hunt. Because, I know for a fact that I think as of right now, we don't actually have the means of being able to hunt a high rank monster. Only hunter rank 15, I believe, requires more hunter rank for that. And well, assuming that this even is the high rank version of yes, this thing. It appears to be a low rank version though. Why aren't... What? Am I just coaching right now? I forgot to get some more capture stuff. Ooh. Okay, bro, can you please stop? I wonder, does having a blunt blade count as a blunt attack? Okay, bro. Joke's on you, I'm strong against fire. Boop. Oh, come on. That's one thing I don't like about the longsword. When you're using the split helm break. I think it's called split helm, right? You're vulnerable when jumping. Okay, bro, you're actually cooked now. Yeah, and you're covered in sand as well. Okay, that should have been a parry. Oh! Where'd they go with his tail? Bruh. There's another one here? Okay, why aren't you forming it correctly? Just, I'm doing myself, screw you. Gets destroyed. I wondered, is this a high rank one? Is this a high rank one? Oh, it is. Whoa. Wait, why did I get so much jewels? I wonder, where is... It's probably in Kanasa, right? Yep, it's in Kanasa.
It is you, Hunter. Auspicious timing. There is something I would speak with you about. Our masons sighted an unfamiliar monster while out gathering stone. I thought you should know.
I see. Any details you can share?
Yes. They mentioned being blinded by a flash before finding the stone they gathered stolen. Some of those affected by the light reported a terrible dizziness. I fear worse harm may follow. It feels almost as if it is lying in wait for us, knowing that we quarry during the fallow.
Dizzy flash. I can think of a likely suspect. Either way, we'll need to take action. Are you comfortable leaving this matter to us?
To be honest, it would be a relief. My apologies for the bother, and my thanks.
There is only 2 candidates for this.
I see. Going off of Sato's account, I would suspect we're dealing with the Gypseros.
Agreed. But the complete lack of other sightings feels unnatural. That's what gives me pause. If there's any clue here, It's that only people involved in mining stone have encountered it.
You're right. Didn't he mention that they only quarry stone during the fallow? Might the Gypceros only be active in this region during that particular season?
It's certainly possible. All right. We'll time our investigation with the fallow then.
Understood. Please be careful when the time comes.
You know, part of me was hoping that they would bring in fucking Titsuyuku. Like, that would be... What the hell was... You're an idiot. I guess that's what I could expect from a Palico based off of Navarro. I was hoping that they would bring in Titsuyuku as a post-game thing, to technically, well, technically we're post-game, right? That's technically what high rank is, until master rank anyways. But nope, they're just going to stick with Gypceros. To be fair, there was only 2 candidates because there's only 2 monsters I know in the series that does that. There's probably more. I mean, technically, Kuryaku does that because one of the rocks it smashes can blind. But also, Kuryaku isn't even in this game. Hunt the Gypceros in the... Is there a Gypceros even here? Doshima... Q, mid, Q, 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 Q. Is there not a Gypceros? There's no... Wait, there is an open area. Damn. That's the wrong thing. Alma, do you have... That's the... Where's Alma? Oh.
Yes.
On the Temper Catacabra? I mean, it's optional to have this. I'm sorry. There's optionals for Guardian Rathalos and Guardian Ebony Adogaron? Barina. Rompompolo. What? Rompopolo. Why is there no optional for a high rank Gypceros? Actually, is there even an optional for a low rank Gypceros? Oh. I guess in the meantime, considering that they do change between missions, I'm just gonna do some optional, like, optionals I didn't do in low rank, 'cause I didn't know they were there. Like, I didn't know there was optional for hunting the small monsters, which I guess I should have expected, because that was in World and Rise.
Bound to be a lot of them. I got your back. Wow, what a view!
Don't worry, I have a GPS. That's one thing I really wished that Wild would have changed. Instead of having
There,
scout
that's our
flies
target.
that show up after 2 seconds, make it so you have to actually, like, track the monster yourself. Like, according to what Kinesis says, in the older games, you had to actually... So you first had to find the monster. You just wander around the map until you find the monster. And in order to track the monster, you need to then mark it with a paintball. Paintballs do actually exist in this game. We saw it 2 streams ago. Issue though, you don't need them. The game tells you where the monster is, and then you just go to it. That's also probably another reason why people say that Monster Hunter Wilds is a little too easy. Because, yeah, the monsters go down a lot faster than they usually do. But also it's because people have gained skills about this, so... It's not like the game is substantially easier, it's just that people got better. And, but also, the difference between Wilds, Worlds, and even Rise actually, because, so in Rise you can see the entire map, you can see every monster on the map, etc, etc, and you just get pointed to the monster. Okay, oh well and done. In World, you do also have the ability to see the whole map. And every monster on that map. But you don't start out the quest knowing which monster you need to kill.
Partner.
Like, in order to find out which monster you need to kill, because there's multiple of the same monster in the same place usually, or not really, but like, it's... You don't automatically get pointed to the monster you need to destroy until you actually find at least one thing that allows you to track it. And even then, it's depending on how high your tracking level of that monster is. So that you can't just start a quest, go, okay, this monster is here, let me go fight it. You have to start a quest, then find out what monster it is. You know the name of the monster, and assuming you've encountered it before, you know what it looks like. But you won't necessarily know how to get to it until you track its movement so that you know where it's going, when it's going, etc, etc.
Yes.
But the thing that gets me about this is that there is paintballs in this game. Assuming that they're used the same way as supposedly they were in older Monster Hunter games. Then it's kind of redundant, right? Because if they're supposed to allow you to track monsters so that you're able to follow them if they run, then why do we have a GPS
Let's
that
be on
does
our way.
that with higher precision and fully automatically? Not to mention, why is this game open world? Because if I wanted to right now, I mean, like, well, not exactly right now, because I'm in the middle of a mission, I could walk between all of the zones, or I guess ride on them, ride to them, sorry, from on my sacred. But what's the point? I haven't seen monsters be able to go through the zones. There isn't, there so far doesn't appear to be anything that requires you to not fast travel. And it's better to fast travel anyways. Yeah, you might get more materials, but you can just go to the zone and then from the material yourself. So like it feels like it was that the idea to make it open world without any loading screens is kind of redundant. Because I can literally just I wonder if technically speaking the entire world is also loaded at the same time of memory.
I gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch.
But like it seems kind of a moot point because fast travel seems to be the best way to get around still, and that requires a loading screen. I mean, maybe there's a reason, right? Like maybe there is a mission or something that requires you to follow monsters throughout all the areas. Even if automatically, it would be cool if they utilize the fact that there's no loading screens. Well, no loading screens if you're not going through a mission or you're not fast traveling.
My partner.
Because that's something that... Because if they didn't need to do that, right, then they could have just stuck to the same world layout as World. Considering the fact that on launch there was a crap ton of performance issues. There still kind of is, it's mostly fixed now, but like... Bro, if you're not going to utilize the fact that you're using direct storage and an open world like this, then what's the point? Like other games I've seen, mainly the demos for direct storage from a while back when direct storage was brand new actually, a lot of them actually had a reason to use direct storage to destroy all loading screens. Every interior was able to be got into, you can travel the entire map without needing to load, and also one of the core points of that demo anyways was that the character moves really, really, really fast. Like, oh my god,
Yes.
really fast. It also allows for the camera to just blip over to another part of the map for like a cutscene or something without needing to go through a loading screen. That's something that makes a lot of sense. Here, it just seems to be, I don't know, an afterthought, I think. It feels like an afterthought. I'm gonna hunt a high-rank Katakaba for my last voucher. But hey, maybe it's because, they're trying to get the engine to work correctly with direct storage, because, yeah, there's some issues with direct storage stuff. What is Tacticabra weak to? Ice and Thunder. Well, I don't have a high rank thunder weapon, so I don't have a high rank ice weapon either. Fine, I'll just go pure damage then.
Hello.
Actually,
Hello.
Hey. Yaha.
what was the ice tree again? Hirabami. Bam.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Perfection.
you don't have to. You don't have to do some shenanigans with weapons anymore, because in previous Monster Hunter games, if I remember correctly, in order to upgrade a weapon, not only does it have to be in your actual equipment, but also you have to just know that you're able to upgrade. Like, you have to go through and check everything, make sure you have the previous weapon, make sure that you can make the next one. Here, it just tells you, hey, you can upgrade this. That's cool. Like, it feels like there is a conflict of ideas for this game. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's just that it feels like there could have been more cohesion. Because at least based on the, like, 2 minutes that I played of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, the multiplayer menu seems to be similar to the multiplayer there. But then they also make the multiplayer more complicated for no reason by needing to be in an environment link or a link party or squad. I'd imagine it was probably difficult to actually get it so that for the story and whatnot, because the story kind of works similar to, well, Monster Hunter World, where you're the only hunter that's doing anything, and, like, you're the rising star, etc., etc. There doesn't seem to be much in the way of, like, because in Rise, you were just a hunter of the village of, I entirely forgot the name of the village from Rise. But, like, you're just one of the good hunters, that was it. You're not the hunter that everyone has to rely on. So, story-wise, you could have friends in the cutscenes, and it would make sense, because, hey, there's multiple hunters that you're able to rely on. But like in World, they treat the other hunters that are around the camp like they're useless. Even though, in this game, NPCs are able to come on quest with you. I'm pretty sure that first started with Rise, considering that when we just got to Master Rank in Rise, you're able to do NPC quests where NPCs, other hunters, are able to join you. I mean, they more or less act the same as a Palico, but that's better than them just going, "You're the rising star. You're the only thing we can count on." It's like, bro.
This ought to put a dent in it.
Though, I guess, since World, oh, sorry, no, since Wild is supposed to effectively be a sequel to World, or prequel, or whatever this is supposed to be, I guess it makes sense that they'd be using a similar multiplayer system. I'm not sure if they're going to actually add this. I saw this in a title update where they're adding a gathering hub, but I think that was just an announcement, not an actual thing they did. So I'm not entirely sure. But I miss when you could just walk into your friends' sessions, have like hang out with them, do expeditions, do quests with them, like side quests in those expeditions if there is any, etc, etc. But environment links are really limited compared to that format for World. Like, I will cut Capcom some slack. It is probably the first time they're doing something like this. But like, they could improve upon it. And maybe they might for mastering.
Looking weak. Almost there.
That's also another thing I never liked about World, but I think might still be in Wilds. It's always more beneficial to capture than kill. I mean, killing is, I'm not gonna say that actually because that would probably get me banned. But destroying the monster is satisfying. But I think even still you get more material for capturing.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Which I kind of liked how Rise did it, where you don't just capture every 2 seconds. Because in Rise, you sometimes have a higher chance of getting certain materials from either killing or capturing. And sometimes there are materials you can't get from doing one or the other. But I'm not entirely sure if Wild still does that as World did. But if it does, then it kind of makes capturing the only option, right? Because it's a Monster Hunter game. You need all the materials you can get. And also, if you just destroy everything, right? All what's going to happen is you're going to miss out on materials.
Got it on the ground.
So I might actually check that. I don't actually know if that's still the thing in World, not World, Wilds.
It's always a treat to watch you work, Hunter.
It's just a Chupacabra. That's the first monster we fought in the entire game. I mean, honestly, even if there is no extra reward for capturing, capturing is still just flat out better. Because it means that you don't have to fully destroy the monster. You can just get the monster down to a particular health threshold and then have the hunt already be over. Like, I should probably restock. Where is my tranks? I don't have any tranks. The food doesn't fit in your pouch. Oh. Really? The squad information center, don't need that. Pop-up camp. Where is the provisions? I do like how you're able to, what the fuck? I do like how you're actually able to purchase weapons now. I wonder, is that the same thing? Well, that's the provisions thingy. Hold on. Can't... No! No! In World, you're able to click on a button and click on Sell All Trade-in Items. Healing, travel spot, ingredients, equipment. Special items, other. You used to be able to just click on Sell All Trade-in Items. Bro, what happened? For those of you who don't know, trade-in items are extra items you're able to get sometimes through a hunt, sometimes possibly with, like, the hunting with other hunters, etc., and they're items that are kind of rare, but their whole purpose is to be sold. Like, that is their entire purpose, is to just be sold. In Monster Hunter World, you can click on a thing called Sell All Trading Items. And it sells all your trading items in the entire box. I think in Rise, that wasn't the case. You had to go and manually find the trading items yourself. And I guess we have to manually send the trade and ourselves now, so... Damn. So considering that I can rest, I need to go follow morning. There's no Gypsaros? Oh, there we go, Gypsaros. Wait, save as investor, huh? What is Gypsaros weak to again? Oh, we actually don't know. What do you mean we fought this? Well, okay, we fought it once, but still. Well, actually, no, I didn't fight it. I fought it twice. Actually, I should probably go and see if we can make strength. Max potion. Ancient potion. Mega bear bomb. Another way to make a mega bear bomb. Where's the? There we go. Trank bombs. Wait, what? That's an auto. Where are you in my box then? Oh. Gypseros. Why do I need an intro? I've already fought this thing before, and this is saying that I need to learn what a high rank one is. If I don't know what it's weak to, I'm just gonna go damage, which is what I already am doing. Oh, I forgot you do poison. How did you miss that? Hello? Okay, thank you, Najira. You did nothing. Very cool. The AI has not changed, have it? Bro, what? Is my Palico more of a threat to it than I am? My Palico seems to be drawing aggro. Okay, I dodged. Oh my god. I like how it started doing that move as I was in the middle of doing my freaking special thing. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that, actually. I was behind it, but it's a flash pod, effectively. Okay, what? There was no wind up to that. Can I even do its move now that the tether broken? Okay, I clearly dodged that one. Uh-oh. I was not paying attention to my sharpness. Okay, so multiple monsters can still aggro. That's good. I am getting so much in collateral right now. Oh my god. Hold on, wait, dip throws. Oh. And it great. Hmm. Whoop, I didn't mean to sharpen naked. Has anyone even used just throwing knives in these games? Like, I know that was kind of a focal point in Rise, but I've never done it. Yeah, so he's not actually dead quite yet, but I can still carve him. Hold on. Carve, thank you. Wait, that still does damage even after I go out of the what? Okay, come on, man. Well, there's no point in me continuing the fight anymore, so let me just... Are you immune to shock traps? I'm sorry, huh? Okay, pitfall trap it is then. Oh, you're able to pick them back up.
I set a trap.
I didn't know you were able to pick up back traps in this game. Yeah, no, I don't think there's even an extra reward for capturing. So it's literally just better to capture because there's no extra reward, and it's just better because you can get the monster down and out for the count without needing to worry. Oh, I entirely forgot about that. Even if you capture a monster, they eventually just wake up and go, right, have fun. Right, so now time to head back to Kanafa.
Hey, Zamir.
Our investigation confirmed that it was a monster we call Gypseros disrupting your miner's work. You mentioned stolen ore. These monsters often collect shiny objects for their nests.
I see. It seems that is a trait we share in common with these monsters.
That, and the fact that they only show up in the area during the fallow.
With so much in common, I begin to feel a strange sort of kinship. Tell me, is there some way to coexist in peace with these monsters?
The first thing would be not to attract their attention. Be careful of noise and shiny metal. They aren't hostile to us by nature. They should make decent neighbors, unless actively provoked.
Understood. This marks another valuable lesson we have learned from you. I will inform our masons. I thank you. Come back anytime. The people of this village will gladly assist where we are able.
And they have my thanks in advance. If anything else comes up, just let me know.
Bro. We got some more sharp Kanafa cheese. Are there any more? I don't think that any more side quests until we actually go to the other this guy. I want trading. Material retrieval. Why are you not voice acted? What if we went and gathered up the sorts of things you need to give them to you? If you come talk to me, I can get you everything we found. It can be no ordinary not to it. Oh. That's cool, actually. You can just ask the villagers to do things. Hey, Alma. More optionals, please. Actually, do I have a camp closer? No.
after this time.
Yeah, I didn't know you could actually pick back up the trap, so that's actually kind of useful to know now.
On my way there.
I know Lola Barina is weak to fire, but I honestly don't care. God, I do not like the more evasive monsters. Like, it's a fun challenge, but like, bro, they just all run away half the time.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Is there no wound? No, there's no wound yet. I mean, there's wound substrate or wound spots or whatever they're called.
Use this if you need some heals. Looks like it's moving.
I did not. What? I missed that twice, bro. What? Game? There we go. Come on, I'm aiming at it. Bro, bro. Man, hitboxes, what are those? There we go.
Shock trap down and ready for you.
I'm exhausted now. Hey, can you give me a second to sharpen? Wait, you're poisoned? How are you poisoned? Let's just hit it a few more times for good measure, eh?
Leave this to me. Heels inbound. Right on target.
Oh no, you do get extra item for capturing, so there's actually no point in killing. Well, damn.
That's my partner.
This thing's a trove of new data. Hey.
So, does that mean that I can now upgrade my Lola Barina? Yes, I can.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Well, I guess that's gonna be for Tempered Lola Barina, right? I wonder, is there a optional for higher rank Uduna?
Yes.
There should be, right? Because, so this is plains. So that's plain, forest, I believe basin, and then ice place. I forget what the ice place is even called. So these two are in. But no, but that's in the plains as well. Wait, what? Gypseros can be found in the oil well basin? So is there no Ustuna quest? Huh. Well, because I've already been to the plains and the forest, I should probably do a mission in the oil well. And I already fought a Gypseros, so I'm just going to fight the Rumpopolo. Why do these names have to be so hard to pronounce? I get it that it's, you know, fictional names. And I also get that originally those were in Japanese, but still. Like, what the heck? Oh, I need to organize. Like, for I need these essences. I wish they would go directly to your box, but oh well. And water's one Pompolo week 2. That's the wrong button. Just water. Man, I wish I had a high rank water weapon right now, but I don't, because I don't think we can encounter a high rank Uzduna at this point. But it's a good water weapon, so it should actually make up for that. I should probably also eat. Actually, is the meal effect still in effect? Yes, it is. Is it? It is. Because food effects don't tick down when you're in a base camp. Or in a village.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
By order of the guild, I could... By order of the guild, steal the guy's balls.
There, that's our target. All ready when you are!
Wait, you can do that? Does high rank give them new moves? I think high rank gives them new moves. Game. There we go.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
This guy is just not having a good day, is he? Come on, get his face. What the?
Over here, bub. On your target.
We can try aggro.
Moving to a new area.
Oh, it's already almost dead. So, I wonder, what's this sneak attack thing all about? Okay, I guess not. I guess I won't know.
Set a trap.
Boy. Are you immune to a shock trap? Okay, you're not. You just weren't close enough.
Lights are flashing before me here. That's my partner.
Ooh. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think there's really much I can do until the others get here. Wait, why can't I travel to the ruins of Wyveria? Darcy, why can't I fast travel to you? I guess in order to get back to Wyveria, you have to go there by foot? Underground to the basin. Keepers. Oh my god. Sensitivity. Keepers by road. Hello, Gyptheros. Goodbye, Gyptheros. I should probably also eventually form some Shirabami so that I get better ice. There really isn't much in the way of ice weapons, is there? There probably might be more in, high rank, like later high rank, but we aren't there yet.
I'll leave that area for Astron Unit to look into.
Are you shitting me? The ruins of Wyveria are locked off until a... Cool, so we can't even go to Wyveria. Then what's the point of direct storage? Oh, I mean, I guess technically speaking, that in of itself is another huge world. Like, you should be able to walk to the ruins of Wyveria and whatnot without needing a loading screen, but... the world is weirdly segmented then. What the fuck is that? What? What are you? Gravios? Huh? That is different from the Gravios I saw in stories. That's for sure. I wonder. I guess there really isn't anything else that I can do now, huh? Because a lot of the cool stuff are hidden behind later on in high rank. Like, really, I would just be continuing to fight, high rank versions of the ones we already fought, like, hey, Helma. Man, I just need to fight a Gyptheros again. But I'm not fighting Gyptheros again, because we just fought a Gyptheros. Man, there really isn't much else. And it's not like I can make new weapons. I can make new armor, but I'm waiting for more parts for armor in high rank. Because I want to make a full set of things. I think that's literally all I can do. Unless I want to keep farming forever, which realistically I should be doing, considering that it's a Monster Hunter game and farming is kind of the full goal of it, but you get so much materials vomited at you and it's insane. I mean, I might as well collect some more materials down here, like mushrooms, because those are good for things like, mega barrel bombs and whatnot. M- ore. Ore is really useful, considering that it's used to make a lot of things, considering, you know, weapons. Okay, so that's the Black Flame Arena. New Udra, as it's called. I guess that'll be it for this stream. There really isn't much else I can do. Like, I could farm, but that seems like that would not fit in the realm of Vibe Hunter, right? You know what? I think I will. I'll end the stream here. Sorry that it's a little bit of a shorter stream in that everyone else isn't here, but they have their own plans for Easter, so that was my plan for Easter. Anyways, that'll be it for this stream. If you liked it, then like it. If you dislike it, then dislike it. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. And I will see you all later.